Did no one realize that this woman was dead at her desk for 4 days? This is an unbelievably bizarre story that has gotten attention worldwide. People are really freaking out about this one. It all began on Friday, August 16th. 60-year-old Denise Prudhomme clocked in for her job at Wells Fargo in Tempe, Arizona around 7 a.m. She sat down at her desk on the 3rd floor and got to work for the day. 5 p.m. eventually rolls around and all the other company employees leave for the weekend. But Denise never clocked out. Days passed by, and when employees arrived back to work the following Monday, there were a lot of complaints about a strange, foul smell in the office. Tuesday, more reports of that putrid odor. Apparently, everyone chalked this up to being a plumbing issue. It wasn't until Tuesday, around 5 p.m., Denise's body was discovered at her desk. She had been dead for 4 days, and no one realized. Granted, 2 of those days were over the weekend, but Monday and Tuesday, people were in the office. Along with coworkers, there was also reportedly cleaning staff there during that period of time. No friends, family, or neighbors of hers noticed either. 4 days, no one walked by saying good morning or have a good night. One woman that works at the company, who wanted to remain anonymous, said she worked in a more remote part of the building, and it's unclear how many workers were on the floor, but she said that, quote, the way their offices were set up, somebody had to have walked past her. And it gets even more bizarre. After discovering Denise's body, employees have been concerned, as they say there was no professional cleaning crew brought in. Tempe police and the county medical examiner didn't find any signs of foul play, but cause of death is still pending. Wells Fargo has said they are deeply saddened by this loss, and has said they're going to look into their internal procedures, so they can, check and make sure that all their employees are still alive, make sure no one is dead at their desk. They also went on to say they are committed to the safety and wellness of their workforce. Oh, really? Are you? This story has really struck a nerve with a lot of people. It's just so horrifying. One commenter wrote, "The fact that she was clocked in the whole time and no one checked, no managers, no HR, not even a call from outside of work, this is so tragic. I'm sorry, Denise." Another person said, "You would think the cleaning crew would be emptying the trash daily and discover her. That's what I'm wondering about." Another commenter wrote, "She was in a cubicle? That is so much worse. I figured it was someone with an office that had their door closed." Most people are pretty appalled and shocked by this, but there are some who don't find it all that surprising. Another commenter said, "I don't find this unusual. This is a really large building, much of it unoccupied over the weekend. But everyone is overreacting, like people were sitting there all weekend with a dead body in a nearby cubicle." But it wasn't just the weekend. People were there Monday and Tuesday as well. I find this story very disturbing. It's a reminder of how short life is, and also begs the question, are people wasting their time and lives working for these big corporations? These massive companies who claim that they really care about their employees, but in reality, in this case, won't even notice if an employee is literally dead at their desk? Will this story cause people to reconsider and maybe leave the rat race? I think an important lesson here is don't burn yourself out for anyone. Take time off, enjoy your life. But I gotta know, what are your thoughts on all this? Because big company or not, like her coworker said, the way the building was set up, people had to have seen her. And this is coming from someone who worked in the building day after day. So how did no one notice? I would love to hear your take on this story. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. And on that note, I think I'm gonna take a break from work for a bit, go outside and enjoy my day. And I suggest you do the same.